Hello and welcome back, YouTubers! I'm Matsuyorific, and today we are going to be taking a look at all of my custom dolls that I have made so far. As you can see, there are quite a few of them here. Let's go over the ones that you've seen first. Starting off with the most recent, we have our Wedding Day Sakura and Xiaoran dolls! Oh my goodness, they're so cute! I love these two! I love the way that the tux worked out. I was actually really concerned with using Flash Sentry for making doll customs because he came with this very detailed outfit, but it wound up working really well for this custom. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to make a whole lot more with him. But I do have plans for how to do this with boy characters in the future. As for Sakura's dress, oh my gosh, I love, love, love her dress. It's so pretty. And oh, these two just look so, so cute right next to each other. Sakura Shell for life. OTP right there. Moving on from them, we have another Cardcaptor Sakura character. This is Tomoyo Daidoji in the Tomoeda Elementary School winter uniform. I love the camera that she's got in her hand. Oh my gosh, and of course her cute little headband. And you can see on the arm here, we've got the school emblem. And oh, I just love the details on this. Next, we'll be looking at this Yandere YouTuber doll that I made. Now, this is based off of the main character Ayano Aishi from Yandere Simulator, but with Easter eggs that were put into the game based off of certain YouTubers who play the game. These four are the ones that I mainly follow. We have the hair from Lauren Z-Side, the That Dude sunglasses from Cub Scouts, Scrub-chan from Bijou Mike, and I wanted to make a carrot hat for Veggie Gamer, but unfortunately it wound up being too big and too heavy and too difficult to do. So I wound up just putting this clown nose on her instead, since Veggie usually plays the game with Rival-chan's hair and this clown nose on. After her, we've also got Midori Gurin! Now this is the first doll that I made a video of, and oh my gosh, she's just so, so cute! I love this bright expression that she has on her face. She looks like she just wants to pop up and go, "Yandere Dev, Yandere Dev! I have a question for you! When are you going to release the next update?"
When it's ready.
Okay. After Midori, we've got my only pony character so far. This is TikTok from the My Little Pony / Doctor Who crossover series, Doctor Who's and Assistant by Ponies with Pockets Productions. Now, TikTok is an OC of theirs who travels around with the Doctor and Ditsy Doo, or Derpy Who's, as the Doctor likes to call her. And since he has paralysis in his face, I had to give him this little frowny face and change his eye shape a little bit. For the base pony, I wound up using Soren because he was the only stallion that we had at the store that I usually get my dolls from. And I do actually have a video for this guy. However, I am planning on sending this out to the voice actor who plays TikTok, Pegasus Brill, who's been going through some hard times lately, and I wanted to send this to him to help cheer him up a little bit. And I wanted to wait until this got to him before uploading the video, but here's a little sneak peek for that. Moving on from them, let's go back all the way to the very first dolls that you guys ever saw on this channel. Here we have Hana, who was the very first doll that I ever made. Hana is an OC of mine, and she is the daughter of Sakura and Xiaoran in my Cardcaptor Sakura fanfiction, Cardcaptor Chronicles. I'm almost done with the first chapter on Tumblr, and hopefully I'll be able to upload a compilation video of the first chapter on this channel very, very soon. Just like Tomoyo, she is wearing the Tomoeda Elementary School winter uniform. except that Hana actually wears the pants instead of the skirt. This is mainly due to the fact that Hana feels that pants are easier to move around in than a skirt, as if anything were to happen, it would be a lot easier for her to run around, do flips, fly in the air, and all sorts of other things if she's not having to worry about people being able to look up her skirt. This right here is the second doll that I made. She is Hana's younger sister, Nadeshiko. And spoiler alert, this is a form that she takes during the second story arc. I am so excited for that. I have so many plans for this series. And oh my gosh, I love this outfit. There are some things that I would have done differently now that I am more experienced with doll making. As I mentioned, this is only the second doll that I've ever made. And her hair is so heavy. It's so hard for me to get her to stand properly. I managed to get her to somewhat stand, but she still has trouble because of how heavy her hair is. It's even broken off a little bit in the back. And I probably will remake her someday, just not anytime soon, probably. Unless, of course, you guys want to see me remake her in a future video. Leave a comment down below if that's the case. I also have this newer doll of Nadeshiko, which I made using Bon Bon, except of course I rebuilt her bangs with the clay, but I kept Bon Bon's hair in the back since both have curly hair, so it worked out very well for her. And oh my goodness, as soon as I saw this doll, as well as this Trixie doll right here, whom I've already prepped but haven't really done anything with, so she's just got mix and switch Sidewise hair on right now. But as soon as I saw these two, I thought it would be really fun to do sort of like this maid cafe theme set of dolls. In Cardcaptor Sakura, there is actually an episode where Sakura's class does this little maid cafe for their school culture festival, and I thought it would be really fun to make the dolls in these outfits, but so far I've only got Nadeshiko done. If you want to see me turn Trixie into Hana, let me know in the comment section down below. Or if you have anyone else that you would like to see me turn Trixie into instead, again, let me know. So we've got Hana, who is the oldest child, and Nadeshiko, who is the youngest. But they also have a brother who is right in between, and his name is Seiru. Now, unlike his sisters who have brown eyes, Seiru actually has green eyes, just like Sakura. And as you can see here, he is wearing Shaoran's Chinese robes. There is a reason for that, but that gets into spoiler territory, and I don't want to give away all the secrets for this story because I am really excited for it. I did make the hat as well, but unfortunately this piece right here broke off, and when I glued it back together, it no longer fit on his head. It used to fit on his head perfectly, and now it doesn't. So if I ever remade him or made a Shaoran version, I would definitely do this a lot differently and hopefully better. For starters, I'd put tinfoil on the inside to make the hat lighter, but still, for what it was worth, this was definitely good for the experience. As I mentioned before, I have a plan for making female characters into male characters, and this was partially my test for that. Next to Seiru, we have their cousin, Karen. Now, Karen is the daughter of Toya, but there are some situations going on that you'll have to read the comic for to find out who her mother is and what happened to her. But Karen here is wearing the summer uniform for Tomoeda Elementary. So she's got the white top with the black skirt. And unfortunately, the detailing isn't quite as good as it is for Tomoyo, but it's at least a little better than it was for Hana. Oh my goodness, I've gotten so much better. But again, like I said, I've gotten, these are older dolls that were pretty much just tests for me. But overall, she did turn out a little bit better. Her hair, I had a hard time getting to stay on. But as you can see in this mermaid version of her, for another story that I work on, she looks so much better. Oh my gosh, she's just so cute. So this mermaid version I made for my best friend Suki's birthday. He and I work on our stories together, but Karen is technically his character, while the others that I've shown you are my characters. And this is from our Little Mermaid fanfiction, Journey of the Heart, where Karen is one of the main characters. The story does mainly focus on her, but it also focuses on her brother and her best friend Renee here. And oh my gosh, I love Mermaid Renee. Her eyes could have been better. I was trying to go with my own style. This is the last doll that I made with my style of eyes. It just doesn't really look very good. Partially because I was still learning and stuff, but I think that the Equestria Girls eye shape looks better on these dolls, even though I do still like the way that I draw eyes. It just doesn't really translate well to these dolls, especially back when I was still learning about all this stuff. Maybe I'll make some more dolls in the future with my eye style, but for now, I'm just going to be sticking with the Equestria Girls style. Speaking of which, back here we have another Renee doll that I made. I made her before the other Renee, but this is Cardcaptor Renee. I'm not really sure why I used two different shades. I guess I was just trying to keep from overusing purple, because I tend to put her in purple a lot. But I do still like the way that she looks. I think she's really cute. And she's got this little shy expression on her face. And she's got her hands cupped in front of her. And she's just so cute. Moving on from my OCs, we have another Sakura doll. Now, this doll is based off of the costume that she wore during the final judgment against Yue. Or at least in the anime version it is. In the manga, this is actually the first costume you see her in completely, and you see her in a video wearing this costume that Keiro is watching during the first chapter. If I were to remake this doll, I would definitely try to do a better job with this bow. I'm not too happy with how far this bow sticks out, but I do really like how her hair came out up here. On the sides, it's not too great. I've got a little thumbprint here. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad about that. But I really like how the hat helps her hair to stand up. Now, as I mentioned before with the Chinese hat, I used tinfoil to help build this up without making it super heavy, and I think that made a world of difference. I also made her cape a little bit thicker around this center here so that it doesn't break as easily. And I like that her cape helps her to stand, so she doesn't actually need a stand like the other dolls, which is really cool. Finally, moving on from Cardcaptor Sakura, we have these two characters from Persona 3. So first off is Fuka Yamagishi in her school uniform. Now for this doll, I used the top of Twilight Sparkle in the Canterlot's high sweater, but for her legs, I actually used leftover legs from when I made the Renee doll, because, mermaid and all. I thought that the shoes worked a lot better, and I still wasn't sure yet about shaving stuff down like I did for Tomoyo. If I were to do this sort of thing again with swapping the legs out, I think I would probably use air dry clay to fill in the skirt completely, whereas what I did before was I just glued them and I just filled the skirt completely filled with glue, and it took so long to dry and it still didn't come out right. She still leans back somewhat and falls over very easily, so that would definitely be an improvement that I would make on her in the future. After her, we have Yukari Takeba in the maid outfit that she was going to wear for the school culture festival. Now, in the game, it wound up getting cancelled, but there is a little cutscene that you can unlock where Yukari is wearing the maid outfit. And you can also unlock this outfit for her to wear in Tartarus in the PlayStation Portable version. I think she just looks really, really cute. The only downside is that while Applejack's bangs do work for her, they are technically parted the wrong way, but, you know, it's whatever. When you look at the avatar on the screen, it kind of goes either way depending on which side of the screen she's on, so I guess it still works. And that about does it! So what do you guys think? Which one was your favorite? I have a hard time choosing, to be honest. Although, if I had to pick, I'm kind of thinking probably Karen as the mermaid. I think she just looks so super duper cute. I love her top and how it came out. She's just so cute. Of course, I also really like my yandere YouTuber. Lauren's hair is so pretty. As you can see, I've also got all these other dolls down here that are ready to be customized. Some of them already have their hair removed, such as Trixie and Rosela. So if any of you have a request for who I should make next, leave a comment down below. I'm kind of thinking about doing Ariel next to go along with Karen and Renee, or perhaps one of the girls from Persona, perhaps Chie or even Mitsuru. Part of me even wants to do the female main character from Persona 3 Portable, since she's going to be in Persona Q. But then there's another part of me that wants to do Flame Girl from the Terrain of Magical Expertise. I'm just not sure. There's just so many cool characters that I want to make. So, if you guys have any suggestions, leave a comment down below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a like, and subscribe for more weekly videos. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, have a magical day.